Today is day two. Sometimes I think about the anxiety that comes with actually having little to no money in your bank account as a creative. Creativity is like a full time job that doesn't pay you until like nothing like entry level salary. The only entry level thing you get is like one or two likes on your posts. That's it. That's non negotiable, that's non debatable. No. Unless maybe by a stroke of luck the algorithm decides to push and somehow it catches. But even before that you would have put in some work somehow, somewhere. I don't really believe there's anything like an overnight success. And it's like, oh, this is this person's first post, but they have been doing something in the background, but that doesn't still take care of the anxiety that comes with having little to no money in your bank account. It really impacts your ability to be creative to an extent. If you know get money, they kill idea. And that's right. That's totally 100%. If you don't have money, there are a lot of ideas. People come up with ideas like every second, but how to execute it? If Elon Musk didn't have money, he wouldn't have executed his idea of building reusable jets. That would have just been an idea. And it's the same being a creative, because creatives have this thing where they want to be perfectionists, which can be mostly inhibiting, makes them not to move forward. Sometimes I actually find myself avoiding my bank app whenever I'm in such situations. Like I don't even want to see it, I don't even want to start thinking of it. I just create this illusion in my head, this separate world where I have so much money and I can do anything. And then when I get to a task that actually needs me to spend money, I try and find a way around it. There are alternatives, there are free alternatives. There should be a way to do it without actually spending money. And it can also impact not just your creative ability, but also your self-belief. Self-doubt can start creeping in. I'm putting in a lot of work. My bank account should be reflecting something at least. Like people are supposed to be buying my artwork, people are supposed to be buying my beats, people are supposed to be like, what is happening? And then sometimes you can channel it into making something really different from what you're used to. But for some other people, it could really stop the whole work process, could really just kill the vibe entirely. Stop the whole work process, could really just kill the vibe entirely. You never can tell the toll something can take on someone. Most times when something like that happens where it hits someone and they just stop working entirely, it's usually like the last straw, and this is not the second time, this is probably not even the 10th time, and at that point they're like, man, what am I even doing this thing for? And they just give up totally. Regardless, can't really blame anyone for whatever path that they choose to. And then what about when there is money in my account, uncle? I don't have a 9 to 5 job that gives me a recurring income, and all I'm getting for like a month straight is debit alerts, debit alerts, debit alerts. I'm just looking at my account like, guy, what is happening? And then maybe one credit alert from the bank giving you 52 naira interest from whatever you have in your account. Because sometimes it's like, if I budget too much now, I may actually not get to do some things properly, which would lead to me not getting in proper alignment with whatever the universe has for me and whatever people I want to meet, or making like a good first impression, and then you get to like start overdoing. I think that's a problem that is also not peculiar to me. At the same time, I don't think it's every creative that has that problem. Some creatives are really good with financial management, but consistency and innovative work would actually bring results, because you can't just stay the same and expect things to change. You have to change your approach. It's a fact. Change is the only thing that is constant. And if you don't change as a human being, your tactics, your strategy, what it is you do, maybe not every day, maybe not every week, but as often as you can, I think that's probably the first thing that even experiences the change. Things I create, that should be probably my truest reflection of myself.